Good morning, love. I hope you slept well. My name is Beth. I am a life coach. I help you find more joy in your life so you can stop being miserable and start having more fun. Today's question is, do you think willpower is how you make changes in your life? The answer is no, at least not long-term ones. So willpower, it can sometimes get you started because you're extra motivated and excited, but that's not what's going to keep you going. Because willpower only has so much until you you have to really build up that as a muscle. But it's just not a very reliable way to rely on things, because again, and it dwindles throughout the day. You have more willpower and when you first get up than you do towards the end of your day. It's only anyway, so it's not a very reliable way to make changes in your life. So that being said, that's what we're taught, is you just have to willpower and just do it, right? Suck it up and do it. But that's not a very effective way. Obviously, if you've been working on the same kind of things for a long time, it's not working, and it's not your fault. It's just a flawed system. The way that you do make changes and lasting changes is by creating habits. And how you do that is by making small changes, small habits, and adding it to something that you already are doing, that you already have a habit of. So that's the way to do it, because then it becomes a habit and then it just becomes natural. For example, when you first started driving, you didn't know how to drive, and you had to really concentrate and think about it. Everything you did, you had to be very conscious of how to drive and all that. And that's because it was new. But now, if you've been driving for years, you build up the habits. You just know what to do. It's muscle memory. It just happens. Sometimes you can drive somewhere and you get there and you're like, shit, I don't remember getting here. That's habits. That's your body, muscle memory, and it just took over, right? So if you want to make changes in your life, that's the kind of thing that you want to create. You don't have to rely on willpower to drive your car, right? No, it's just habits. You just do it. It just gets done. That's the same kind of thing that you want to do and to create when you're trying to create something new and different in your life. So, again, it starts with something small, a small step, and one small step, and then just create it when, or just try to think of some aspect of it that you can add to something that you're already doing. So, for example, my goal in wanting to eat healthier is, my first step is awareness. So I'm tracking my food to see what I'm eating, not changing how I'm eating. I'm just tracking it just to see, so I can be aware and make a better plan. But so since I'm not really in the habit of tracking, what I'm doing is trying to remember, when I'm preparing my food, before it's ready, before I'm eating, I'm trying to remember to scan it or enter it in the thing. As I'm cooking whatever, as I add an ingredient, I'm ooh, scan it, right? It is not, I haven't been 100% accurate. Sometimes I forget because it's a new habit. It's something that you have to try to remember. I'm trying to remember to do because it's new. And that happens. And so when I do remember, if it's while I'm eating, then I go ahead and track it right then. Or if it's later, I'm oh wait, shit, I have to track those grapes that I ate earlier. I did that. That's fine. I'm still tracking it. I'm still becoming aware. The sooner I can catch it, the better. So that's just what you have to do in whatever you're doing. attach that small baby step to something that you're already doing. If you need specific help, let me know. Reach out, ask me questions. I can help. I can help you kind of locate or find a goal, or like help you narrow down your goal and what a step could be. Anyway, absolutely get help. I'm getting help with my goals. I need help. You're not meant to do everything. You're not meant to do the things by yourself. Get help if you need it. So anyway, let me know in the comments if you think that you need to rely on willpower to make long-lasting changes. Okay? And again, message me if you need any help. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye. I hope you have a great day.